Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So I get a lot of questions on my LUX battery case for my iPhone X. And I put this video up about 6 months ago, and I still get questions about, how it's doing. I hear a lot of stuff that the company's this and the company's that. So I'm gonna do a 6-month update on this case because this video actually did pretty good, and I think a lot of people want to see this video. So what we're going to do, let me straighten the camera up just a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about this case, how it's doing, what my experience has been with it for the last 6 months, and does it still work? So let's get to it. All right, so do I still like this case? The short answer is yes, I still like this case. I do think it's a good case. I've not really had any issues with it. I do want to start out by saying I did have to send one of these back. It was not the case's fault as much as it was probably my fault. What was going on is I had my phone in this case and I had my headphones plugged into the bottom of it. It was in my pocket and I was mowing the yard, and when I turned my head or something, the cord here jerked really hard during the charging port right here. So when I went to charge the case, the connection here wasn't real tight and it didn't want to charge. You could wiggle it and every once in a while it would charge, and every once in a while it wouldn't charge, and it was real glitchy, and it wouldn't hold the cable in very well right here. Now it never did that until I jerked that cable out of the back of it. All right, so let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Do I think that my iPhone, check it out, here we are. Do I think that my iPhone would have done that? No, I think the iPhone has a tighter tolerance or something in the charging port, maybe more so than the LUX case. But there again, I'm not blaming the LUX case, because if I hadn't had the cord on and yanked it out, that one would still be working because it worked fine up until that point. And that's only been like a month and a half ago or something like that. It worked totally fine up until then. So I'm taking the blame for that. But let me tell you, LUX replaced that case. Now I had to send a video of it not, holding in good and what it was doing and not charging good and stuff like that, which is not a huge deal. I do videos all the time. For somebody that doesn't do videos or doesn't do YouTube or something like that, that might be a bigger deal. But with cell phones now, you just shoot a video of what it's doing, send it to them. And it took them a little while. I think they're behind on production. I think they were a little bit behind, some back orders and stuff like that. So it probably took me, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, give or take, to get my new case in. Now, since I've got this new case, I don't use it all the time. I want to admit, I have another case that's lighter than this. When you use this case, it's pretty heavy. And it's not the fact that I think the case wouldn't take it. I carried it every day when I had it before, but when I had to send this one off, I bought a different case, and it's not a charging case, it's just a normal case. And it's just a whole lot lighter in my pocket is what it all comes down to. So what do I do with this case? When I do live streams on Friday nights, I put my phone in the LUX case. That way, if my phone's going dead or starts to go dead, I can just hit this little button right here on the back and I can charge my phone and it will make it through the live stream, no problem at all. When I go to concerts or when I go to like sporting events or anything like that, family functions where I may want to take pictures or videos or something, or if I'm going somewhere and I'm going to be videotaping a lot that day, I will still use this case. So this case still gets a lot of use. It's used at least once or twice a week, but as soon as I get done using it, I usually charge it and then I set it to the side so it's ready for the next time, and I put my phone back in the lighter case. I use this a lot at work, or used to use this a lot at work, and what I did at work was, and I may do a review on this if you guys want to see it, is I bought this little cheap wireless charger that you just set your phone on. Now it will not work with this. I want to tell y'all, I contacted LUX to see if they would send me a wireless charger for this case. Since my last video did so well, I didn't hear back from them. So, it is what it is. I wasn't willing to pay $100 for the case when I had a charger that would work with the other one. But if they would have sent me one, I would have tested it and reviewed it for you guys. But like I said, it is what it is. I didn't even get contacted back. But that being said, they did send me my other case. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, it's a scam, and oh, they won't send you this, they won't send you that. And if you've had that experience, I'm terribly sorry. I've had nothing but good experiences as far as my case goes. They replaced my one that probably I damaged more so than anything, and it worked fine up until that point. And it still charged my phone. I had no issues at all. Even when it was damaged here, as long as I could get it to charge, it would still charge my phone, no issues. My only problem was it was real touchy on actually getting the case to charge itself, which is the issue, because if the case isn't charged, then you know your phone isn't going to charge. There again, my fault. But like I said, I have this wireless charger that I take to work. I plug it into my laptop. I lay my phone on it and it charges. And then whenever I need to get up and go out on the floor or do whatever, I just pick my phone up off of it, throw it in my pocket. There's no cords that unplug or anything like that. So that's how I use my phone now. Then again, like I said, sporting events, concerts, YouTube live streams, I always use this case. So when I did my last review, I couldn't totally review this case because I had to use my iPhone to actually do the review. But now I own a GoPro, so I can actually show you how to use this case today. So what we're going to do is show you how to put this on. So what they say is you should not come in at an angle because you will damage this little charging port right here. So instead, what you want to do is push down on the top, and it will bend down like so, and you just slide it in and keep it as level as you can, and then it plugs in the bottom, and then you just pop the top up. It is a good fit. I didn't get to show you this before. It is a good fit. There's no loose edges or anything like that. It does fit very well. And then whenever you hit this button on the back, you can see this lights up, and then it lights up over here. Picture of me with my Ruger Vaquero and some YouTube stuff that pops up. But like I said, as soon as you hit that, you get your notification here in the front that it is charging, as you can see. So that's pretty much the whole case. And then if you want to turn it off, just hold the button in again. When the lights go off, you've turned the case off. So there again, how's it holding up? It's holding up great. If I hadn't damaged the other one, I have no doubt that it would still be working perfectly. So in my opinion, this case is still worth the money. I know that I've had a lot of comments on this case, good and bad, but in my opinion, it's still worth the money. I'm not paid by LUX. They won't even send me a charger to review for you guys. But I still give this 2 thumbs up because it does exactly what they say it does and does exactly what I need it to. So if y'all like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Go check out LUX. I'll link them in the description. See y'all next time.